Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Asa Mahalla Pehla, and the recitation. Asa Mahalla Pehla, Chale Chalanahar Vat Vataia, Tand Pete Sansar Sach na Paya. क्या भविए क्या ढूंढिए गुर शब्द दिखाया ममता मोह विसर्जया अपने घर आया रहाओ सच मिले सचियार कूड़ ना पाइए सच्चे स्यों चित लाए बौड़ न आइए मोया को क्या रोवो रोए न जानो रोवो सच सलाह हुक्म पछाणो हुक्मी वज्जों लिखाए आया जानिए लाहा पल्ले पाए हुक्म सुजानिए हुक्मी पैदा जाए दरगह पानिए हुक्मे ही सिर मार बंद रवानिए लाहा सच न्याओ मन वसाइए लिखिया पल्ले पाए गर्भ वंजाइए मन मुखिया सिर मार वाद खपाइए ठग मुठी कुड़ियार बन चलाइए साहिब हृदय वसाए ना पछोताव ही गुनाह बख्शण हार शब्द कमावही नानक मंगे सच गुरमुख कालिए मैं तुझ बिन अवर न कोई नदर निहालिए नानक मंगे सच गुरमुख कालिए मैं तुझ बिन अवर न कोई नदर निहालिए. The conclusion is that Nanak seeks the truth, union with the truth, which is the self within. Nanak mange sach, and that is a toil. It is work, kalana, gurumukh kaliye. You have to be guru facing. Or in other words, you have to become faceless, without ego. Follow the Guru's teachings. Main tujh bin avar na koi nazar nihaliye. May I have none other except you to look at. Please bestow your grace on me. So the Guru starts by saying, क्या भविए क्या ढूंढिए गुर शब्द दिखाया ममता मोह विसर्जिया अपने घर आया रहाओ. This is the Rahao Pankti. And essentially what is this saying is, क्या भविए? Why wander around? क्या ढूंढिए? Why search? Gur Sabad dikhaya. When Gur wisdom gives us the insight, it is the lens to wear. Mamta moh visarjya, abandon the delusion of attachment and return to your own home. Apne ghar aaya. Returning to your own home means returning to that state of consciousness which is cosmic in its perspective, which is to break the limitations of your ego. And the Guru says, mortals come and go. Chale Chalanahar Vat Vataia. The road taken is different, but they come and go. Tandapitte sansar sach na paya. But they come and go. Between the period of their coming and going, they are caught in worldly entanglements. The truth is not discerned as a result. What the Guru is saying is that we are so caught up in the rat race that we don't reflect, we don't contemplate, or we don't take the time to understand our presence. And the rat race only makes us more anxious and more stressed out. सच मिले सचियार कूड़ ना पाइए सच्चे स्यों चित लाए बौड़ ना आइए. Well, a satyar, a sincere person, finds such, the eternal, and it cannot be found through pretense and conceit, kudyar. It is found sache syo chit laye. Sache syo chit laye bod na aiye. Chit laye means to turn your attention, to affix your attention to that self within. And that is how the union is attained. Moya ko kya roiye? Moya ko kya rovo? Roye na jano. Rovo sach salah hukam pashano. What is the point of weeping for the dead? In other words, you don't know what to weep for. What the Guru is suggesting to us is that you really ought to be concerned. You ought to be crying, yearning for such salah, for virtues, for aligning with hukam pashaniye. That is really your concern. Your concern is not crying over the dead. They're gone. Hukmi wajjo likhaya aya janiye. Laha palle pae hukam se janiye. So hukmi wajjo likhaya aya janiye. Understand this. That you have appeared on this earth, you're born according to hukam, the natural order of things. Laha palle pae hukam se janiye. So make this coming profitable by attuning yourself to the natural order of things, to become harmonious. Hukmi penda jaye dargah paaniye, hukme hi sir maar band rabaniye. Hukmi penda jaye dargah paaniye. Hukmi penda jaye dargah paaniye, penda jaye, in the court of the divine. The robe of honor is given. Hukmi hi sirmar band rabaniye. The fear of death evaporates. Laha sach nyao man vasaiya, likh palle pae garb vanjaiye. Hukam is not arbitrary. We should give up vanity and accept whatever is written in the divine command. In other words, the Guru is inculcating in us a sense of acceptance. We have to accept what comes to pass. For one thing, you really have no control over it. You can't control everything. This is something we have to understand our limitations and work within them. But the manmukh, that is to say people like us, manmukh sirmar vad khapaiye, what do? They're frustrated. They waste their time in arguments and punish themselves. Thagamuthi kudyar panne chalaiye. And in this process, they rob themselves of goodness. Sahib hriday vasai na pachotavi. So, Sahib hriday vasai. Find the presence of that self within you, na pachotavi, and you will not regret. You'll have no regrets. Gulha baksanhar shabad kamavahi. Because the self is forgiving. So the passage essentially is reiterating the need for us to align, to attune ourselves with hukam. Hukam is really the wisdom that is innate to all creation. creation came about as a result of wisdom, Nam. And that wisdom is innate to us as well. So our challenge becomes, how do we align our individual pursuits with Hukam? Because Hukam is operating in the macro world as well as the micro world. It is the universal laws at the macro level. It is the law that keeps societies together, and it is the law that governs our personal existence. So our challenge is to line all of these up. That is the essence of this passage. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.